about Salesforce. What is Salesforce? Why would you want to learn Salesforce? And where can you get started? So if you're like me, less than a year ago, all I knew was that Salesforce had the word sales in it. It wasn't particularly something that I was interested in learning. So I kind of dismissed that. I started hearing about people getting Salesforce certified, and I wanted to learn more. What does that mean to be Salesforce certified? So I had to look at what is Salesforce. And Salesforce is the #1 CRM. That's the customer relationship management tool. So basically, Salesforce is a large database that companies can use to hold all of their data about their company, about their customers. It can help them see everything about their company, from reports and dashboards to all of the products, their inventory, and then it can also be used to customer facing, to sell products as well. So you can see here on the screen, Salesforce can be used for marketing, so you can create marketing campaigns, track leads and opportunities. You can sell, so it's sales and commerce on the Salesforce platform, customer service. So once you've sold a product and it has a warranty along with it, you have agents that are there for customer service. Customers can create cases and interact with your company that way. And then there are a lot of different ways that you can use apps on the platform. So some of the companies that use Salesforce, this was as of last October. These are some major companies that you've probably heard of: Spotify, T-Mobile, the American Red Cross, Canon, US Bank, Toyota, New York Post. So a lot of these big companies use Salesforce. If you've ordered from the Starbucks app, you've used Salesforce. USAA is run on Salesforce. Blue Star Families uses Salesforce. So if you filled out a form here on the Salesforce page, you've used Salesforce. What does it mean to be Salesforce certified, though? Most people start here with the Salesforce Administrator certification. So that's kind of the entry-level certification when you start with Salesforce. And an administrator learns how to set up everything on the back end of the Salesforce platform for a company. So entering users, creating records, choosing who can see what kind of records, building applications, building pages, changing the layout of pages for employees and for customers. So there's a lot to learn as an administrator, but like I said, that's kind of the entry level. And then there are over 20 other certifications that you can get with Salesforce, from being an architect, developer, learning how to actually code. The great thing about beginning with Salesforce is it's a click, not code platform. So you can build a lot of this without actually knowing the back end code of it. But if you want to learn more about the code, if that's something you already know, there are tracks for that as well. You can go into the marketing, sales, you can work as a consultant, designer. So there are a lot of different tracks you can take once you start learning Salesforce. So where do you start? As a military spouse or anyone in the military community, you have access to Salesforce Military. I can put the link in the comments, but it's veterans.force.com/vetforce. And this is where you want to start your Salesforce journey. So this is the Salesforce Military site that is going to get you access to not only the Trailhead learning, which is free for anybody, but with Salesforce Military, you'll also get access to free Salesforce classes, and you'll get certification vouchers for free. So anybody can learn Salesforce on the Trailhead site. But if you want to get classes and exams paid for, you need to start through the Salesforce military site here. So you'll start on this site, and you'll go in here and you'll choose a career goal. And yours at the beginning will become a Salesforce administrator. I've already passed that, so I'm on to my next one. So once you choose that, it'll start tracking your progress here. And then over here on the right-hand side of the page, under My Training, is where you'll see all of your Trailhead modules that you still need to complete. Once you click on those, it's going to take you to the Trailhead site. So it's going to take you out of Salesforce Military, and it'll take you here to the Trailhead site where you'll get started learning the modules. And this is a really fun way of learning. Salesforce has created this great platform where you read information, and then they have hands-on exercises. You take quizzes, or you start your own Salesforce org and do these hands-on exercises in there. You earn points, you get badges. You can see here, this is my Trailblazer site. So I have gotten 174 badges. I've earned 115,200 points, finished 28 trails. So they make it fun. You can track your progress that way. And then here you can also see any certifications you've gotten, and you can track your super badges, which are like a really big, in-depth, hands-on exercise to learn more about a specific topic on Trailhead. And those get you a lot of points. So what does Salesforce look like? When you log in and you start going through Trailhead, eventually you're going to come to a module that's going to say, launch a playground. It'll walk you through how to do that. But basically what you're going to see is a page like this that's going to come up. This is a Trailhead playground. This is a basically a pretend org that they have created for you to be able to get your feet wet, get some hands-on experience. They've put data into it already, so you can kind of see what things will look like when you have your own organization. So this is the front end of what your employees would see. This is what they call the front end of the tool. So you can see your accounts here, you can see contacts, you can create reports and dashboards from all of your different data. But then what you'll learn as an administrator is what we call the back end of the tool. And that you go to set up here, and I've already got it opened in another window. And this is where you learn to customize everything in Salesforce. So you enter users, you create new users, you choose what kind of roles they're going to have, profiles based on what kind of access they need to have to your org. This is where you also, under Object Manager, you can go in here in your accounts, under page layouts, you can change around the layout of that front end of the tool. This is where you're going to change what it looks like. And then they've got a whole other section in there for building a Lightning app, building an app that is going to be either for employees or it can be customer facing. So this is what you're learning, but you do it in these really fun modules on Trailhead where they walk you through different steps of it. So that's a really brief overview of what is Salesforce. Why would you want to learn Salesforce? Administrators, starting salary can be $75,000 just right out, after getting certified. And going up from there, there are a lot of different military-related programs that you can take advantage of to help you get through the certification and then find employment afterwards as well. So it's a really great mobile tool that you can learn, and a career that you can take with you. As a lot of these roles can be done remotely, but also, there are so many, it's a high demand job. So there are a lot of different roles around the country and the world that use Salesforce. So it's a very in-demand job right now. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and we can connect, and I can tell you more about it. I would love to have more military spouses join this